Hello and welcome to the Upside Down Shack. Today, we're going to be talking about a video of a recent run-in that Gaten Matarazzo, who plays Dustin in Stranger Things, had with a paparazzi. I'm not going to waste any of your guys' time. I'm going to play that video for you right here, and we're going to talk about it towards the end of the video. Here we go.
Have you read the script for every episode?
Not all of them, but I've read a good chunk.
Are they on lockdown, or they've given them to you already? Or
They're on lock, pretty much.
They're on lock.
They're trying to keep as much as they can down.
So you had mentioned in a talk that you thought that the stakes should be higher, possibly killing off some of the characters. Who do you want to see written off the show? Yeah.
I'm gonna go for myself, I think.
You'd like to see yourself killed off?
Yeah, why not?
Early on or towards the end?
I mean, I hope towards the end if it's gonna happen. I want to be in it as much as I can. I want to hang out with my buds as much as I can for sure.
All right, but it's been...
So there you have it. There is that video of Gaten, who plays Dustin in Stranger Things, being stopped by paparazzi at what looks like an airport or some sort of bus station, travel station, something of the sort, as he is walking with a suitcase. Now, I'm not a big fan of paparazzi approaching people in this manner when they're just trying to travel or live their day-to-day life, but Gaten handled this really well and gave us some kind of funny, lighthearted responses to this paparazzi, and it seemed like they had a pretty decent conversation with each other. Now, before we get into what Gaten said about Stranger Things specifically, I just want to touch on his travel whereabouts. A lot of people in the comments of this post wondering if he's traveling to or from Atlanta. I'm not 100% sure, but as far as I know, Gaten has not been on set in the last few days. So my guess is he is traveling to Atlanta and that we're going to be getting some Dustin content on set photos or videos in the near future. Crossing my fingers on that because that would be really cool to see and report on. Now let's get into these comments that Gaten Matarazzo had to say to the interviewer. Now the interview starts off with the reporter or the paparazzi, whatever you want to call them, asking Gaten if he has read all of the scripts for the upcoming season of Stranger Things, in which Gaten responds that he has not read all of them, but a good chunk. Now this holds up to a lot of comments made by other co-stars of Gaten's saying that they have read a lot of the scripts, but the last few episodes are still being held from them, which shows us that 1, they have not filmed anything from the last few episodes, and 2, that they are trying to keep it on lockdown, even from their own actors, and Gaten even following up this saying the scripts are pretty much on lockdown, and really only the Duffer brothers know what is going to happen and how this series is going to end, which is good. It prevents leaks, it prevents actors slipping up and talking about it, and it's cool to kind of keep the actors guessing as they go. But apparently Gaten has only read a good chunk of the scripts, and it sounds like he has not gotten the full story though. I assume that'll happen soon as they are about halfway through filming, so those scripts got to be coming up pretty soon. The next question Gaten is asked is that the reporter brings up the past comments that Gaten said a few months ago regarding the stakes of Stranger Things and character deaths. Gaten went on the record saying that he thinks there should be higher stakes in Stranger Things and that more characters should be killed off, even going as far as saying these kids can kick it. I made a whole video about that if you want to check it out. It's pretty far down on the channel, so I'll link it in the description below for you guys if you have a couple minutes of your day to check that out and hear what Gaten had to say about that. But this is brought back up by this paparazzi asking him kind of what he meant by that and who he wants to see written off the show, which he responds with himself, following with a really big laugh that the two share with each other. Real funny, cool moments. But it sounds like Gaten wants his own character killed off. He then follows this with saying that he hopes he makes it through most of season 5. He wants him to last as long as possible, but wouldn't mind seeing Dustin killed off. Now that is about all the two talk about, just those really two main topics about if he's read all the scripts and who he wants to see killed off following his comments a couple of months ago. Now, I think it's funny how he gets a little nervous when talking about when Dustin should die, if he does, and how he wants him to stay in there as long as possible if it does happen. He kind of has this look on his face that maybe he knows Dustin bites it. I really don't think any of the main characters, maybe outside of 11, are going to die this season, but if you want to look into it, that face right there definitely shows some nervousness, like he's trying to step around some information that he probably shouldn't share. But that's about it for that video and today's news. Just a quick little 40-second interview with Gaten at the airport, talking about how he has not read the entirety of season 5 and how he wants his character to be killed off. Now I want to know what you guys have to say about this down in the comments below. I'm excited to see what you have to say, and I will be responding to all comments over the next few days. And while you're at it, make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.